have heard of the law of attraction. Have you ever wondered, though, why you keep attracting unwanted experiences? If you are experiencing that, I think you should continue to watch this video and let's dig a little bit deeper into the complexity of the law of attraction. Let's go. Okay, so we know the law of attraction to be, likes attracts likes, kind of that idea of what you put out is what you get back, right? You have to be a match to the thing that you want. Also, if you have watched some of my beginning universal law videos, the universal law number 2 was the universal law of vibration. Now, vibration is the foundation of the law of attraction, and I speak about that in that video. So with the foundation of the law of attraction being vibration, it's just kind of understood that our entire universe is, governed by the law of attraction, the law of vibration. It's kind of like that idea of gravity, right? It's a magnet, it's a pull, right? It's a pull, it's a magnet. So what I want to specifically talk about in this video is sometimes I have noticed, myself included, that sometimes we will attract things into our reality that we do not want to experience at all. Like unwanted desires, like maybe the lack of money or a relationship ending or just unwanted experiences, maybe a car accident or some type of, you just keep maybe attracting people in your life that cause you pain and turmoil, and you may be experiencing trauma after trauma after trauma. Like we have these experiences that we pull into our universe, into our individual worlds and realities that feel like shit, right? They do not feel good. They are unwanted. So I want to break that down for us. So let's take it this way. First step. You have a point of attraction, right? And the way that I'm going to break this down is I'm going to show you 2 points of attraction. The first one is you, right? That's your temporal, that's your fleeting self, your human self, okay? That's what you can touch. That's you that's feeling and seeing and smelling and tasting and touching, right? That's your temporal self. You also have your higher self, right? You have your higher self that's connected to infinite intelligence, that is a part of infinite intelligence, that's connected to the divine, that is a part of the divine. Now, this part of yourself is connected to universal truth, spiritual wisdom, intuition, like higher levels of intuition. So you have 2 points of attraction. Now, if we go back to the law of attraction, we understand that what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, what I'm acting upon is what I'm going to attract into my reality. But when you feel like I am doing all the things right, I'm doing every fucking thing, right, that they say to do, right? That all the, all the wise ones and the elders and the this and the law of attraction practitioners and masters, like they say do all these things and you're just like, I swear, like I'm doing these things. I'm mastering my thoughts. I'm mastering my feelings. I'm not acting, haphazardly. Like, why am I still experiencing unwanted things in my world? Why am I still experiencing things that feel absolutely horrible, right? With those 2 points of attraction, your human self, your fleeting self, has 1 point of attraction. So that's when you're like, I want this, I want this, I want that, I want this person, I want this experience, I want that experience, right? You are making your order from your temporal self as to what it is that you want and what it is that you want to experience. Well, in that making of your order, you are sending that information, and your higher self is receiving the same information. But you cannot forget that your higher self also is the part of you that signed up to incarnate into this reality and to have these experiences, all the experiences. Your higher self understands the bigger picture, right? Your higher self has a larger, complete, universal understanding of your existence. This is another point of attraction here, okay? So with these 2 points of attraction, they're both pulling things into your reality because you are connected. You are your higher self. Your higher self is you. You are your temporal self. Your higher self is connected to your temporal self, your human self, your fleeting self. So with these 2 points of attraction, you have things that are coming into both points of attraction. Now, sometimes we will experience things and you'll hear someone say, or you'll experience something that is unwanted. You're just like, I don't understand why this keeps happening, why this keeps going on. I am so sorry. I don't know if the Amazon guy is here or what, but these dogs clearly got something to say. Okay, I think they're done. So where was I saying? So, okay, sis, you have your 2 points of attraction, right? Now, you may be experiencing things that you don't want to experience in your reality. And you may hear people say or have said to you, oh, well, that means that you still have, some unhealed parts to you, right? And as much as that can be true, I want to expand your mind a little bit more into thinking what else could be. What if the experiences that you're having that you don't desire to experience are actually your higher self's point of attraction? What if these experiences that you are considering to be bad and you just don't want to, makes you want to you know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell? What if those experiences are actually in perfect vibrational alignment with what you actually want to experience? What if you really started to embody and take on the idea of that famous saying, like, it is what it is, or everything's happening as it should? To me, that specific statement is freeing. It's liberating. We have to understand that the law of attraction is complex. And much like a lot of things that we learn and we know and that we come across, we don't get holistic knowledge. I love that term. We don't get holistic knowledge. We get fragmented knowledge. Okay? And so when it comes to the law of attraction, there's a lot of missing pieces there. And so specifically in this video, I want to bring that into your consciousness, that these experiences that you may be having that you don't want, it's actually getting you where you need to go so that you can have what you want. So let's say someone incarnates into this reality and they have a certain type of experience of pain and abuse and just really horrible experiences. And technically, like, there's a possibility they could be vibrating within a vibrational space of more, painful, abusive situations. And they may actually see these things playing out. Say you have a soul that incarnates and they have issues with the masculine, right? They have a hard time having the masculine show up for them in certain ways. And for some reason, they just keep creating the same types of situations over and over and over, right? Not only could there still be something else to learn, but it also could be that your higher self's points of attraction is showing you and giving you experiences. You're creating these experiences so you know exactly what it is that you want to experience. So you're experiencing what you don't want to experience to then move into clarity of what it is that you actually want to experience. So if you keep having horrible relationships and it's the same type of pattern or cycle that just keeps playing over and over and over, maybe this person is, verbally abusive, and the next person's verbally abusive, then the next person's physically abusive, then the next person is emotionally abusive. Like, you have this cycle of abuse. Could it be that you are being shown what it would look like or feel like to not be abused? So the idea around this is sometimes we find ourselves trying to use, like, the law of attraction community is huge, right? You hear about the law of attraction more than I feel like you hear about like any other law, right? Or at least that's kind of what I've noticed. I hear a lot about the law of attraction. But what I am realizing is that the law of attraction can sometimes be used to, like, we try to use it to obsessively control our lives and our worlds. And that's not what we're here to do. We are co-creators. We are able to influence the experience that we have, right? Through our thoughts, our focus, our feelings, our emotions, our actions, our behaviors. We can influence our reality and how we perceive it, right? So that's what I want to do in this video, is help you perceive and shift your mind around when you encounter these unwanted experiences. You can shift and come into a realization that, oh, this could actually be getting me where I want to go. Boom, like you just opened up a whole other way of existing now, because now you're able to actually see this thing in a different light, right? You're able to see this unwanted experience in from a different viewpoint. You're able to approach it and handle it and deal with it a little bit better, right? Because now you're like, oh, this isn't actually happening against me. This is actually happening for me. Oh, and I see how it's actually possibly maybe going to kind of play out. You can take a step back and you can chill, you can breathe, right? So I just wanted to bring this to the forefront because I feel like there's a lot of complexity to our existence, and I feel like sometimes things kind of get swept under the rug, and I also feel like some things are catalysts for spiritual bypassing, which will be a video that is released this week, I believe. So yeah, the law of attraction is not, I mean, you do with it as you please, right? Because we are in an existence of free will. But I don't believe that the law of attraction is to be used to choke the living daylights out of our existence, in the sense of trying to control it, right? That's not what we're here to do. We're here to experience. We're here to experience, okay? So I want to list a few things that I think that we could start practicing. So I want to list a few things that I feel like you can start practicing when it comes to the law of attraction. These are things to stop doing. Stop using the law of attraction to beat yourself up. Stop it. There's nothing wrong with you, okay? Everything that's showing up in your reality that you don't desire to experience is not showing up because you're still unfucking healed, okay? We can let that story lay and let that rest and stop beating ourselves up, because then it turns into this weird blaming thing. Like, granted, yes, you get to take accountability and have power and move with empowerment in your life and confidence and and whatever. But goddamn, like, we are not going to beat ourselves up over a law that's working with us and for us. That's not what it's for. That's not, you can choose not to use it that way. The next thing I want you to stop doing is telling yourself like there's something wrong with you, that, oh my God, there's still something that I need to heal, and how much more healing do I need to do? There must be something really, really wrong with me. I must have really done some stuff in my past life that's really got me, experiencing some horrible, horrible things. Stop doing that. Stop doing that, okay? And the last thing I want you to stop doing is stop projecting more pain and blame on already shitty situations. So kind of back to what I just said a minute ago, it turns into this weird, unhealthy, self-abusive thing where we start blaming ourselves for everything wrong that everything that we judge as wrong. We start blaming ourselves as everything's our fault now. I decide one day I want to be a co-creator, and now everything is my fault. God, no. Breathe, people, breathe. There's no reason to blame yourself, okay? Remember, there is complexity to our existence, and things are not always as they seem. I want to leave you with this quote. And I don't really know if it's a quote, but I think that it's mighty fucking powerful. What is happening because it's supposed to be happening. Stop trying to stop it, ignore it, or fight it. That is that. What's happening is supposed to be happening because it's happening. Stop fighting it. Stop fighting it. It goes back to a previous video where I talked about the integration of our shadow. Sometimes you have to just accept that things are the way that they are so that you can move through them. You have to go into things in order to get through things. Dodging it, ignoring it, fighting it, and stopping it, you're spinning your wheels. You're spinning your wheels. You hear me? And you're still going to move forward, but you're going to move forward in a sense of moving in place still. You hear what I'm saying? So what is happening because it's supposed to be happening. Everything. We are constantly making decisions at every given moment that's steadily taking us down another path. Okay? If I decide to go to the store at 12 o'clock or I decide to go to the store at 12:11, that is a decision, and that's a path that I'm taking. Two separate paths that both have infinite, unlimited potentiality and experiences and outcomes. Okay? So everything's happening because it's supposed to be happening. So that is what I have for you. I really wanted to dive in a little bit deeper and kind of, get into the meat, okay? Like we didn't stay superficial. We went into the meat of the law of attraction, and I will definitely be, sharing some more information and just different ways that we can see these things that are available to us. The laws of the universe, you hear me? So, I hope that you found this helpful. Drop some comments down in the comment box below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't and you feel called to, of course. I am super excited about seeing how the subscribers are growing. I know we're still small, but to me it's big, and I am just so happy to be here with you all and just talking about all these amazing things. This is my jam. I love this sort of stuff. So drop some stuff down in the comments. Good vibes only. And until next time, thank you for being here and hanging out with me and vibing with me and my energy. My name is Amber, and I am the Empress here at Empress Expressions. And I send you peace, I send you light, and I send you love. And until next time, bye.